Vertigo Remastered came out in 2020, and it made my top 10 of the year. So when Vertigo 2 came out, it was an insta-buy for me, and my expectations were really high. I was overall very impressed and had a lot of fun, but there were some downsides. First of all, I really want to commend this game for the overall atmosphere and polish. Everything looks and sounds fantastic in here. The production quality is second to none. It's wildly imaginative, and you'll be surprised constantly along the journey. Between the quirky humor and bright colors, sometimes I felt like I was inside a cartoon. But despite the cartoony atmosphere, know that this is not a kid-friendly game. There's a lot of adult language and dark humor, and the occasional spooky moment too. Speaking of humor, for me it was hit or miss. Sometimes I laughed out loud, and sometimes I found it kind of cringe. As for the gameplay, it's an action platformer. There's the occasional puzzling, but it's very light puzzling, just kind of going through the motions. Combat and exploration are where this shines, with satisfying weapon handling, custom upgrades, and secret weapons that you might not find on your first playthrough. The story kind of jumps all over the place with sci-fi mumbo-jumbo, and at times the story seemed totally random without a true narrative. But that didn't detract from the experience for me. To be honest, I didn't really try to follow the story, I just kind of went along for this wild ride, enjoying each moment as it happened. But if you feel like you need logical lore, then you might not like the story. For my fellow arachnophobes, there are some spider-like enemies in here, but I found them to be abstract enough to not trigger me. Everyone's experience is different, but that's how it went for me. My biggest nitpick is the main character that partners with you on the journey, Brian. At first I kind of liked him with his secretive yet selfish personality.
The old space-time manipulator. I use this to fake my death, and you just steal it off my corpse. You got nerve, I'll give you that.
But after a while, I kind of got tired of listening to him, especially because you meet so many other creative and funny characters along the way. So personally, I wish other characters got more voice time and Brian got less voice time. This took me 10 hours to beat, and at the end you unlock New Game Plus, which can motivate you to play all over again. Even with the downsides I mentioned, I still had a lot of fun, and I'm glad I bought it. For movement, there's both sliding and teleporting. The price is $30. Well, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe. See ya!